substitutes using insurances. Get your insurance. Make sure you insure your hands. Make sure you insure your feet, yourself.
Marva.
You know what I mean? Marva.
Hey, Marva.
I've been through.
You know what I mean? So make sure that you guys learn and not have to go through the whole thing that we've all went through. We just letting you know now for all the new people that want to floss and be all cool. There's nothing wrong with it because it's cute. But make sure that you have a backup. The way things are going these days with, who we have in our office and the things that are happening, we got to protect ourselves. You know what I mean? So we got to protect ourselves. And we want to make sure that's what our discussion was tonight while we invited Tony. All of us been doing hair for 20-some years. All of us love what we do. We have a passion, and like I said, we just trying to, every week, try to inform everybody that is viewing on things that we went through and things that you can learn from us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's really, really true, Rochelle. When you get to the point, that you realize that something has to change because you're tired of it being the way it is, you're absolutely right. It takes discipline. It's not hard.
Yeah.
When you realize that you setting up something that's going to help you in the future, whether you're here or not. It just makes your whole mental and emotional status more secure and even better, knowing that, okay, if something happens to me, I can call Aflac and they're going to send me a check in a few days.
Exactly, because they do, and I've learned that combined insurance is the same thing.
I think combined is a little bit better.
But Aflac does it too.
Yeah.
For us, because combined insurance work immediately. As soon as you sign up today, you can use your insurance at that second.
Oh, you're right.
Aflac, you might have to wait a couple of 30 days or something.
No, you don't. Aflac,
they don't set the game up. They set the game up.
No, my friend
Just
got into an accident, and she didn't know she was going to roll over 3 times on the freeway, and she broke her arm, she fractured her neck, all kind of stuff. And 2 days later, she got her money.
Yeah.
She started getting paid every day.
But and it also depends on which one you sign up for.
Right.
Yeah.
But combined insurance also take care if you're sick.
Yeah.
If you're sick and you can't go to work, they're going to ask you how much money you made in that day or that week or how many, and they'll reimburse you.
Yeah.
And it's not that easy as it sounds because you got to prove it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
You do.
You got to prove that you're making X amount of dollars a day.
Right.
So you can't just be like, oh, I'm making $2,000 a day.
So I need $2,000.
Let me see your bank statement.
Right.
The lies you do tell.
Hey, Dante King.
They asked for it. Dante King, yes.
But I had combined insurance for a couple
both are
of
good,
years,
Rochelle.
and I love combined insurance. But there was when the economy hit, I had to let a lot of shit go. I couldn't afford shit.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get back to that and security and stability.
Yeah. And this is where it starts, you all. This is where it starts, is being able to talk about it, because everyone has run into financial problems and stuff like that. But when you're able to talk about it, that's when you're able to know that you're in a better space to fix it, because nobody wants to go through that. And I tell people all the time that if you got to get rid of whatever you got to get rid of, I don't care if it's a car, I don't care if it's a house, if it's stressing you out, get rid of it.
Right.
Because the stress will kill you and you will not be able to be there to enjoy it.
Let me tell you my story real quick. When the economy fell, we're gonna
read fancy up in here, y'all.
He needs a refill.
He need a refill.
Come on now.
But as you were saying,
when
the economy hit.
When the economy hit, it hit me at the last minute. You know what I mean? When it happened in 2008, it hit me in 2009. I lost my clients. The clients, they lost their jobs. They couldn't afford to get their hair done. So I couldn't afford to pay my mortgage and pay my car note and my credit card bills. So all that was stressing me out. You know what I'm saying? So I had to I had to think outside the box. I cannot have all this on me. It's stressing me out. What do I need to do? So I had to sell my home. I had to give the car back to the dealership. I had to file for bankruptcy to get rid of the credit cards. Even though I didn't want to do none of that shit. But I had to because it was stressing me out.
Right.
It stressed me out so bad. I went to work one day and I walked in the door and I just looked and I just fell to the ground, started crying because I was going through it.
Right.
And it happens. It really, really does happen. And dealing with it is the hardest thing. But once you deal with it, you realize that nobody cares. And if you surround yourself with people that love you, that's what matters. They're going to be like, hey, what's going on? What you need? I've had clients, when the economy fell, because I was working on sets and I did hair and makeup. So that's been a blessing for me too. Because when hair ain't popping, makeup's popping. When makeup ain't popping, hair is popping.
Right.
And then both are popping. So I've been able to, like, you know, people that come to me regularly, they be like, Tony, I can't do nothing. I lost my job. I got to find another job. And I say, don't worry about it, baby. Come. You can come every week, get your hair done. I will do your hair for you for free. You've been such a great client until you get a job. Any interview you got to go to, come. I'm going to make sure I'm going to prepare you. I'm going to make sure you look good. I'm going to make sure you walk in and get that job. And there was a few of my clients I did that for. They got that job, and I didn't realize that they were keeping tabs of me doing all this stuff for them. They kept tabs, and once they got back on their feet, they paid me back every single dime.
Those are good people, though. Good people.
Every single dime.
It's not a lot of people that's like that, though.
And it came.
It's not a lot of people that's like that.
And it came when I needed it.
Right.
But when you
Right.
show it, just like you said earlier, when you show, it will come back to you.
Yes.
Right.
It will come back to you.
It will. We just gotta continue to be passionate and just like you said, help each other. Another thing I wanted to reiterate is our credit. Making sure that your credit is straight. I've had issues with credit for years because I didn't understand credit. I didn't understand. You know, my family believes in, so they didn't grow up knowing about credit. Who trying to talk about credit? It's either you got that money or you don't.
You ain't got
You know what I mean?
All you got to do is be black.
Right. You know, no, I'm just saying I'm just saying.
A family member that's black.
But it's a lot of because they're another country, they didn't even think the American way. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like you said, being black, same thing. You know, but it's
and
a lot
like
of
I
folks
just
out
found
here.
out the importance of credit a few years ago. I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't know. I mean, I didn't know. I didn't know because I wasn't properly taught how to
I wasn't either.
financially manage money and stuff like that. But credit is so important to the point that if you can get credit before you can get anything with money.
Right.
Yeah.
If you got credit,
You can get a credit card.
Right.
I had a friend.
It's always good to have one. It's always
You
good to
can
have
get a credit
one.
You can have zero in the bank.
You got that credit
Get a
card?
credit card.
Yeah,
You've been approved.
Yeah, it really, and you're able to get anything. And
Right.
some people use that for the greater good. Like one of the greatest credit card stories that I've heard is Kim, the singer Kim Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what he did is that he got an American Express card and paid for his whole first album project off of the American Express card.
Wow.
And look where he is today.
Blown up.
Hey, smart.
He's one of the
Believe in
greatest
yourself.
singers of our time.
Believe in
Right.
yourself.
And
Yeah.
so it's really about, so credit will actually take you to where you need to be before you actually, like they say, faking it and making it. Now that's a good faking it and making it.
Right.
Because you actually have the credit, but you don't have the money, but you can make things happen. Now,
But it's a
faking it to
backup.
make it
It's a
is
backup.
when you putting up all these facades and all this stuff and cannot maintain it. No,
Right.
that's not right.
Right. I learned that recently too. I mean, I went through so much. With spending all my money and not. I be like, credit, that ain't important. That what you got to worry about credit for?
It's important.
And it's very important. It's very important.
You want to buy a home, you need to have good credit. You want to buy a
wanna get a
nice
car, get a good- right.
You have good credit.
Right. These
You-
days, if you trying to get an apartment,
You gotta have good credit.
And
gotta
it's
have
so
good
true,
credit.
Marva. It's so true. Your credit score does say a lot about you, and that's
does.
why it's able to get you what you want and what you don't have when
Right.
you want it. And Denise, yes, I always thought about that too. I was actually talking about this last night. I was awarded with a with a philanthropist and a humanitarian award last night.
Woo!
In the meantime, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
And I've always been the type of person to where if you're having a hard time, it's in vain for me to if I'm going to help you, I'm going to help you.
Right.
So I think that giving them a low cost is almost like they're still having a hard time. And a lot of times when people can't pay, they really can't pay. So to give them a low cost would be like, okay, I'm going to help you, but only so much.
Right.
Yeah, but see, he said, now let's get this right now. He specifically said someone that was having a hard time that did spend their money before.
Yes.
Not for the people that want to come and play in your
Yes.
chair and play with your mind when you
Yes.
gave them a price and they out here spending money on whatever
Yes.
they want. Like, I don't judge anybody on what they spend. Everybody's supposed to have what they want. I'm not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about specifically those that have had hard times that's been coming, that's been spending their money.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what he felt to do. And, you know, if that's what you want to do, you can do that. But for the ones that try to play you and you rolling out here like, you know, big time and with your car, but then you trying to debate with me about a price, that's not fair and that's not cool.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that. I'm not trying to give you a break because you're not giving me a break with these hairstyles. You want 10 things, but you're trying to debate with me in the chair. No. No, you jump in your new car, you jump in everything, you do everything.
Yeah, and that's good, Denise. I think it's good. I don't think it's a bad idea if you want to give your clients a lower price. I think whatever works for you works for you. That's why they're your clients. But for my clients, like literally, my clients are ride or die clients. Like they bailed me out of jail.
Ooh.
So they are ride or die clients,
Excuse me.
and these are girls that have been with me for years.
But that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Those people. I'm not talking about the clients that come every 2 weeks or they're real frivolous with their money and they just want to be out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when you come to me, you don't want to give me $1.
Hey.
No.
We already know a perfect example. My
Perfect
client.
example.
My
Perfect
client. We
example.
ain't say no names, but I've been doing
Say
her
no names.
for some years, and she driving around in a Tesla with a suicide doors. But she always want to come in here and negotiate prices and don't want to pay and want to go to Homegirl to do her press and relaxes and come over here and do X, Y, and Z for this low amount of money.
That ain't
Girl,
cool.
and don't tip at that. So, what I say?
Ball head.
When I say you continue to be cheap and hard headed, you're gonna be bald headed.
Right. Boom. All day.
Boom.
All day.
Boom.
All day. But
And-
see,
and-
what you talk about, Tony, is different than what Denise is talking about. Denise, I've seen her have to go through people that, okay, we got a birthday party, baby shower, woo, 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 and they have long, super thick hair. These are not people that come every 2 weeks. These are not people that are ride or dies. They only come because they can get a discount. They only come because they feel like they can work you.
Yeah.
That's the people that she may do that only because they worked her, not because they're cool
But
with her. You get what I'm
as a
saying?
hairstylist, you have to put your foot down. You are in control.
Yes.
Don't let your clients control you.
Right.
And all money ain't good money.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I even tell some people, like, now if they come to me and they're having a hard time and they just need help. Sometimes people just need help, and I don't mind doing that because some amazing, great women have helped me throughout my whole life. So for me to give back, that's not a problem. But
Those are sincere clients.
yes,
right
Sincere.
there.
exactly.
But not the one. No, I can't do it for
But you
everybody.
know,
I'm sorry.
but you know
But
what
I even
clients.
tell
I
some
can't
of
feel
them.
sorry for
But you
everybody.
know.
Boo. I'm sorry.
I even tell them, hey, okay, well they say, well, I don't have the money. Can you do that? Okay, no problem. Can you bring me this shampoo and this conditioner?
Yeah, but don't play me.
No, you're not.
Bring
But
this
look,
bring this shampoo and this
but
conditioner.
like Rochelle said, Tony, how do you deal with clients who don't want to pay your price?
You
Well-
not welcome here no more.
I'm not
Well,
negotiating.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
not.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And you can walk about
This Beverly Hills, I can't negotiate with you.
Well, and this is just being really honest. It's just really being. In my earlier years, it just depends on where I was. It depends on where I was financially. If I was okay financially and they wanted to come in and they didn't have the full price for this, I say, okay, well, can you do this?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
And then they go, okay, yeah, I can do it. And then you can normally tell. You have to use your intuition.
Okay, discernment and intuition.
Yes,
Yeah.
you have to use because you know who's who.
Because I'm
You
not
know
playing
who's-
with people.
You know,
me neither.
I had a girl when I was at 1092. I don't know if you remember this, Rochelle. I had a girl that came up to the salon. She came up to the salon. She got her hair done. Now this is what people do wrong when they're getting a service and asking for help. They tell you their whole life story, and most of the story in the beginning is the best parts of who they are.
Right.
Right.
How grand they are and all this. So the girl, she comes, she gets her hair done, and she says to me, she says, oh yeah, well, price is not an issue or whatever. He's going to give it back to me. So
Who
she
gonna give it
came
back
out
to
here, she met a guy that promised that he would take care of everything while she was out here. Now, somebody didn't school her because they would have told her to get the money first.
Thank you, boo.
She didn't get the money first. She came and spent her money, and he told her, I'm going to reimburse you. Don't worry about it. I'll reimburse you. So she came in flossing like she was finna, she really had it, and so I gave her the really had it price. And when she came in with the price, she was cool. She had a price. She was like, oh, I love it. This is the best weave I've ever had in my life. Oh, it's just amazing. Da, da, da. Now, 2 days later, he didn't reimburse her money.
Excuse me.
She called me and says, well, I don't know what he's doing, but he hasn't given me my money yet, but I got a couple of more weeks to be here, so Tony, so I'm going to come in and get my hair done, but I'm going to come in and get it when, once he breaks me off and all this stuff. And I was like, okay, no problem. Now, here it is a month later. She comes back and says, oh, well, Tony, I'm just having a problem because I don't feel like the weed is lasting.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Excuses.
I said,
Making up excuses.
Excuses.
I said, lasting? What do you mean, lasting? Oh, well, I don't know. I just feel like it didn't really last me like a long time. I says, you had the hair on for a month, and you just now noticing that it didn't last. And do you remember the PSA that you did all around the salon?
Right.
Oh, it's the best weave I've ever had. Remember that? So now you have a problem with it. And then what she didn't know is the person that she knew me. So after that happened, so she calls him and says, well, we need to go up here and get my money from this stylist because he won't give me back my money.
Huh?
Oh,
So
no.
she brings him up to the salon like he's finna really regulate and all of that. I said,
Bitch, what?
I said,
Bitch, what?
I said, I try my hardest not to show these folks where I'm
Bitch,
really
huh?
from. But I said, it's fine, baby. Tell them to come on up here. Because we can talk, or whatever it is we got to do,
You ain't getting
it's
no
going to be
money.
dealt with today because we're not dealing with nothing. We're not dealing with this after
You
today.
ain't getting shit back.
Okay.
He comes up there, finds out it's me. What's up, man? How you doing? I ain't seen you in so long. What's going on? And she's upset because this man,
No.
he knows me and he respects me, and now the plan has altered.
Now he looking at her like Fulio.
He's not willing to come up here and get some money for her from somebody that has done so much for him already.
Boom. That
So,
part. That's why you don't play these games.
You don't.
Look, pay the price. Don't debate.
I had a celebrity that
Do
did
what
that
you
to
gotta
me.
do.
I had a celebrity client. She was from the Next Top Model. She did the same shit to me. She wanted ombre. I gave her ombre. She loved it. I'm following her on her Instagram. She at the beach, love my ombre, love my ombre. But she knows she was on pilot season. So she had to go back to her original color. So she called me and complained about her ombre was not done correctly, and she hated it. And she wanted to go back to her natural color because she knows she had to go back on set. And she was trying to get the color done for free.
No, boo.
I said, oh, I thought you loved your ombre. I saw you on Instagram.
Taking
what I'm
100
saying?
selfies.
No.
All up on the stories like boomerang.
Don't play me. Okay?
No, don't play me. So all in all, y'all, don't play your people like we talked about last week. Don't play your people. Don't play your stylists. Just bottom line. I don't want to have to debate with you. You know what I mean? And like we say, for anybody in a business that you are an independent contractor on, learn strategies, have discipline, save your money because we all tried it. You don't have to have every item that the commercial shows you. You don't have to have now Instagram and Facebook get you because they be having all these clothes and all these commercials and all this old stuff to entice you.
They broke me
Learn.
that real soon. I ordered
Woo.
something and it didn't come. I said,
Woo.
I'll never buy nothing.
Learn it, you guys.
Yeah.
Learn it. Learn how to self-discipline.
But it's really good. Now that we're talking about this, I think that's maybe something that I can do. I can put together something. I can get some financial experts that I know and put together something for stylists.
Let's have a brunch.
Do it.
Yes. And
Let's
have
do
a,
it.
and just we
Let's
can
have
do
a financial
Yeah.
brunch.
on how to get started with just $100.
Right.
Like, it's not going to be nothing. I need it to be very layman terms because a lot of people just do not get it. And this is the truth. Us creative people are not business people.
Because we're so creative.
Because we're creative. That's what we love to do. So we're not thinking about the aspect of it.
We always think about business later.
Yes.
Right.
But we
And we
have to.
find out, like, oh, I should have known about this years ago.
But,
Right,
but
right.
you got to handle business first.
Yes.
Right.
Business has to be handled first, and then everything else will be added. But
Right.
most definitely for sure. So that's something that we're going to be talking about, you guys.
We're going to
Is
seminar.
putting together a seminar and it'll be affordable. It'll be something affordable that you guys can come because, we got to bless the people that's coming.
Yes.
To give y'all this information because I'm sure they're not going to
We're
charge
gonna have
what we would.
drinks.
Yeah.
We're going to have drinks.
Yeah. And then
We're gonna turn
yeah.
up.
And then we will gear this towards stylists. We're gearing this towards stylists and people that are in the salon.
Stylist with license.
Yeah.
Licenses. Where my paper at?
Yes.
License at.
Where my paper at? Where my paper at? What I do every
License,
week?
okay.
What I do every week?
And
No
I think, let me tell you,
no YouTube hairstylist with no license, okay?
I absolutely love and thank
Look, she
Clarissa
She
Owens.
Don't
She
play.
the real life. Look, show
Don't
me
play. Don't
the
play.
real license.
State board is the state from the
Clarissa
state.
Owens. Clarissa
Sacramento.
Owens. Clarissa Owens pushed me to do.
Clarissa.
She pushed me to do everything that I was doing wrong right.
Right.
Exactly.
And I absolutely have to go. I gotta go hug her and kiss her
So, Clarissa.
because she is like
She got
really.
you together.
Yeah, and I had a stroke. I had a stroke a few years ago,
Yes.
and it was just amazing. I lost a lot of contacts with a lot of people, but you got to keep the people in your life that are good to you and that have been good to you, because those are the people that are going to sustain you when you cannot mentally or emotionally do it yourself.
Yes, I've had the same thing. I've had good people in my life. I can fall back on. I may have fell back 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 times, and when I say they've had my back,
Yeah.
they've had my back, and those are the people I ride for because they rode for me. Relative, I've had a couple of cousins and a couple of friends that I keep close. You know what I mean? That that I can go back to, and I just think that have made me the person that I am today. Trying to humble myself and just trying to be better.
Yeah,
And that's what I've learned, to budget my money and just try to be better.
I don't have too many people to thank because I've been doing everything by myself, and the struggle has been really real.
Mm-hmm.
People see me struggle, but no one really actually took the time to help me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've been doing everything by myself,
Right.
basically.
And it's okay, and that's okay.
What makes you strong?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
but just know,
Oh yeah.
but just know that it is people out there that will
We
help
got
you.
your back.
Yes,
No,
exactly.
I
I
got
got
my
your
main.
back.
Look,
I got your back.
Look, my main family, they help me as much as they can, but they struggling too.
Yeah.
But I'm a hairstylist, and they don't 100% understand my struggle, so they can help me when I ask for help. But if I don't ask for help, they don't know, and I'm
Like I've
doing it by
learned,
myself.
yeah, I've learned to tell people now that you never. I tell my friends, you never have to feel like you don't have anybody
No, you're right.
to talk to. I may not always be able to help you,
Right.
but I'm always here.
But that still help.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing.
Well,
Just
well, should I say, not able to help you financially or
Right.
monetarily,
Right.
but I'm here.
Just having your back,
Yeah.
just a listening ear, just taking that time to give that person the attention, that's help.
Yeah.
I got
You know,
one.
We're going to get Rochelle to be one of the people.
Because she on it.
So you get ready, Rochelle, because we coming. We coming, baby.
Rochelle on
Coming,
it.
boo.
Okay.
And for all Xavier's views and
Thank you.
everybody, how y'all doing? We didn't mean to ignore y'all.
We didn't.
You
So
know, we
sorry.
love y'all too. All the Queen
All the
Anne
ways.
and the
All the ways.
and the Miss Johnny and the
Alina.
Christopher and the everybody. We enjoy y'all. We enjoy y'all too.
Yes.
And we gonna do it, y'all. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. All the viewers on here. I'm just so excited that just having Real Hair Talk to inform people. You know, we come on here every Wednesday. It's a struggle some Wednesdays, y'all. I tell y'all, it ain't without, you know, just having back and good people around you, just the daily struggles of life. You know, it's hard to get on here, so I give it up to YouTubers and people that
Does it
do
on a
this
daily
every
basis.
day on a daily basis. This ain't easy.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't easy to have the equipment, to
we
have the
all
money.
live far and
Right.
distance, and some days we at the salon, some days we at Juanita house. We back
Right.
and forth. We trying to figure this shit out.
Right, right,
My
right.
car about to break down, so
Right.
we trying to figure out, plan ahead, how we gonna keep this shit going.
All the phones and devices is
Phone
broken.
devices and battery low and dead and going out and cracked phones and
My
all.
phone is gone. It's gone.
His phone
It's
dead.
gone.
Her phone cracked. Her iPad dead.
Oh my God! I can't even
We
get.
done
I
went
can't
over
even-
time and
right.
we all over the place.
But we love the time. We
Yes.
love the time. We thank you, Tony.
Oh,
Tony.
no, thank you all so much.
Thank you
Yes.
for being
So
here.
much.
You know, thank you for being here.
No,
Thank you
it's
for
a-
blessing us
it's-
with your presence. We thank you for the good words, you know, for the energy, for the, you know, just the knowledge to give to our viewers. We want you guys to share this video because, like I said, in time we will be on YouTube soon, just like the
Well, no,
the
our show,
mukbang people.
No, our show is on YouTube. Okay?
No, but I'm saying it is
I've
on
been-
YouTube.
Look, when we're done with our show, I repost our show on YouTube. So type in Real Hair Talk Wednesdays.
Right.
All the
Right.
shows are listed there. So if you have not been tuning in, you can tune in when you want to on
Right.
YouTube.
Right, but I'm yes, they can, and then we're gonna have it to where it'll go
Live on
YouTube live on YouTube. So eventually, as time goes on, this will not be a Facebook Live anymore.
Or
It'll
Instagram.
be a YouTube Live, and you guys will be able to get to click and subscribe to our channel.
Right.
And be able to watch us on YouTube and, you know, maybe Facebook. It just depends on how it goes, on how we're trying to get it together, guys. We always appreciate blah, 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 blah. It's the champagne talking. Always appreciate you guys for tuning in. You just don't even know how just your views are supporting us. Just you listening gives us an extra boost to say, hey, next week we got more info for you. You know, we got more things coming. And we just appreciate everybody supporting.
Yes.
Yes, you can do both and get paid on both. Yes, and that's what I'm trying to
YouTube,
figure.
we
We're
get
trying
paid.
to.
We get
Yes,
paid on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Y'all wait, we're gonna be balling. You can send me in London.
And I have some amazing things coming up, you guys. I have some
Yes.
amazing things coming up.
Plug.
Come on now.
I'm
Plug
very-
it in now.
Speak on
I'm
it.
surprised. I'm really surprised at some of the things that I have coming up.
Don't be surprised.
The only reason why I'm surprised is because I have been wanting to do these things for so long, and when you are making everyone else's life what they want it to be, you forget about yours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I have a website launching in September. It's called
Okay.
BuySirTony.com. So you guys can actually go to the website now. It's called BuySirTony.com.
It's up and running.
BYSIRTONY, and you can sign up. You can sign up on the homepage. So when it launches, you'll get a notification that it launches. I have full lace wigs. I have every type of lace wig you can think of, from Indian hair to frontals to eyelashes.
Look, you
to,
got man weaves?
Yes,
Look
I
at
got
man
man
weaves.
weaves. Yes,
The man
yes,
weaves.
I actually have man weaves. I have kinky curly. I have
Damn.
wavy. I have deep wave. I have
Damn.
afro.
You
I
stop
have the
playing.
whole.
You got the
Damn.
twists and
I have the
braids.
whole shebang. You
No more
guys.
Got
bozos.
natural hair,
Yeah.
No
too.
more bozos because
Yeah.
you got that man weave.
You know
Yes.
what?
So I've been working on that, and I'm about to debut on maybe my own little TV show soon.
Oh!
Yes.
release my album.
Oh, come
Hey.
on. Hey. Multi-talented.
I'm gonna do everything that I want. I'm gonna do everything that I want to do.
Yes,
Hey.
and that's as we should.
Look, we all get one life.
One life. We gotta live it to the fullest.
No. Okay?
You know what I'm saying?
No matter how old you are, you got the balls to get up and do it, you do it.
And just like he said, you got the balls to do it, do it. It doesn't matter if you felt like you've wasted years and said, oh, you know, people always have this thing, oh, I want to do this before I get 30. I want to do this before I get 40. Well, them days have passed because I'm a little over 40 and shit. I had a lot of visions. Certain things didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I still have to remember that I may have felt like I wasted 20 years, but I still got 20 years ahead of me.
Huh.
Yes.
If I, you know what I mean?
But you didn't, because the knowledge that you have now, and this is what I tell, and this is what makes me have hope for the future with getting older.
Yes.
Is that the knowledge I have now that I'm getting ready to pour into what it is that I'm doing, it's going to make it 10 times more successful. 10 times more successful. Because if I had gotten it when I was younger, I probably would have messed it up and messed over it.
Right.
But I got it.
You learn.
Yes.
Right. You learn.
I got it.
You make mistakes, you learn from it, you do better.
Right. Right.
Better.
So you don't waste years away. You're right. You learn from these years. The experiences that you have in your 20s, I wish I could have thought about the things that I know now then, but like you said, I probably would have messed it all up. So don't give up. Bottom line is don't give up on your dreams. Don't say, oh, it's too late for me, you know, because I'm over 30, 40. Don't ever give up because, who was it? The Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know, I read the story about the Colonel. The Colonel was 60 when he blew up. The Colonel was over 60 when he blew up. Okay, that's why he got the white hair and the white beard, because he was old when he blew up. I ain't lying. If you read about the Kentucky Fried Chicken Man, or whatever his name is, Kentucky Fried Chicken Man, Colonel.
And I tell people all
you know
the time.
What I'm saying?
I tell people all the time that people worry about, like, you know, well, I can't do this because I can't do this. I can't do this. Whatever you can do, do it.
Yes.
I promise
we doing real hair talk.
It makes a difference. It makes a difference. If you really want something to grow,
consistency.
But,
yes.
but with people nowadays, everybody wants things to happen right now.
It don't.
And you cannot be rich and famous right now.
You cannot.
It's possible. Now, it's possible.
It's possible.
But will it last?
It's possible. That's what I'm saying. It's possible, but you're here today and you're going tomorrow.
Right.
That's why our music industry is whack.
Okay, but let's look at even like DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled just didn't become DJ Khaled yesterday.
He worked hard.
DJ Khaled he was in the background of all them pictures from back in the 90s and the 2000s. You know what I mean? Look at Jay-Z from back when with the Hawaiian Garden, you know what I mean? All that stuff, it takes work and work and work and work and work. Consistency is key. We're gonna work. All it is, it takes consistency, y'all.
Yeah,
consistency, never giving up on your dreams,
Never.
having your money set, organize yourself, even if it takes $2, even if it takes $5 a week, even if it takes, like we said, don't eat out, cook your food, pick what you're gonna spend your money on. Put your money in institutions. Save the best you can. I've learned that to this day.
This is a tip that when I was getting ready to buy my own first home, I opened up an account with the bank where they were taking $100 out of my account every Friday to put into that savings account to buy my home. So I did that for 3-4 years, and I had enough money to buy my own home.
That's amazing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you can do it.
Yes.
You can do it.
Yeah.
It takes time. It ain't going to happen overnight.
No.
But a little bit starts a long way.
Just never give up is all I can say. Never give up. So tonight, y'all, we went a little over time, but I love it.
We did.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We will be back next week. Next week, Wednesday, same time, with our new subject. We may have a guest, we may not, but we're going to be real here talking. We're going to be right here.
Okay, is our new time 9:30 or 9 o'clock?
I've gotten to 9:30 because I realized that the people just seem to view it a little easier at 9:30.
Okay, so our new time is 9:30.
Yeah, y'all, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we we're struggling with we doing our thing. We doing our thing naturally. We just trying. I'm trying new things. I've noticed that it seemed like the 9:30 time, because our weeks and months and years have passed by so fast. It just seems like it started from 8 o'clock to 8:30 to 9 to 9:30. But we have so much more viewers that are relaxed. Their kids are in bed. They're able to drink some champagne. You know what I mean? But like I said, we want you guys to share the video as much as you can. We thank you guys for your comments. We couldn't get to every comment because we're just enjoying Sir Tony here. We're just enjoying. But, like I said, you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you guys for listening and tuning in and just taking whatever you can from what we talk about. I don't want to forget my friend Knits by Nats, because that's what I'm wearing tonight.
Come on.
My Knits by Nats jewelry. Follow Knits by Nats Natalie on Instagram.
She was sponsored, y'all.
That's my girl. I always wear her jewelry. Support black businesses. African inspired jewelry. Yeah. So I want to thank you, Natalie, for making me beautiful with my jewelry, my accessories. Thank you, Tony, Sir Tony, for coming on.
No, thank
my
you
old
all so
friend.
much for having me.
Thank you, Xavier, for always dealing with my crazy. Dealing with it and doing what we do. I'm Nita Kane. This is
Tony. I'm Sir Tony.
And this is
Xavier L. Westbrook.
Yes.
And we are out of here.
Yes, we're out of here, and we're going to talk more about this financial thing, putting something together for people. So if you know someone that is struggling with this financial, being a stylist and don't ever have money, always borrowing money for you, tell them that we got something coming up that they need to come to and listen to so that they can make it better.
Okay. Yes. And you see
right
we're
now.
glowing. Our lights are out. We thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in to Real Hair Talk. You can catch us on YouTube, Real Hair Talk Wednesdays. Make sure that you type in that Wednesday so that you can see this show later on. You can log on to my Facebook, Juanita Nita Kane Korea. I know it's a long name, but you can log on anyway and you'll still see the show.
Yes.
And if y'all want to keep up with me and see what's going on,
we connected, boo. We connected.
The Real Sir Tony on Instagram and Tony Walk on Facebook. So I promise you guys, I have some great stuff coming up, and you will see, because I'm choosing to invest into myself and love myself more.
Yes.
Self-love.
All right, now.
Thank you guys for watching. We love ya. Thank you for dealing with us.
And have a good night.
Have a good night. Cheers, darlings. Cheers, darlings.
Yes, last little.
Cheers, darlings.
Ow. Ow.
Love y'all. Have a good night. Do what you do. See you next week, Wednesday.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
And you still painted, girl. What is going on? Where you going? Where you going after this?